So when Putin lands in New Delhi, it's not just diplomacy, it's a regional shift because this particular visit is more than handshakes and selfies. This could change the United States-India relationship and that too forever. You're watching Times XP. My name is Driti Atri and India and Russia trade tens of billions of dollars every single year. Russian crude oil now makes up nearly one third of India's import. And by the way, that's a massive leap from just a few percent before 2022. Now, on the defense side, India still relies heavily on Russian systems, be it fighter jets or be it air defense missiles. Every single deal here, every barrel, every missile creates a web of dependence that the United States simply cannot entangle. This is deep, structural, and it's long term too, not a casual friendship. But you know why this matters to the US? There are multiple factors. The first factor is defense deal that could shift. India may now push for more S-400 missiles and even the futuristic S-500 missiles as well. If India strengthens its Russian arsenal, then the US influence in Indian defense policy, it weakens really fast. Second, energy independence from the West. By buying discounted Russian oil, India gains energy security and a financial advantage, even as the US and Europe tries to isolate Moscow. Now, it's a bold move that undermines Western sanction here. Third factor, financial move. Outside the dollar system, India and Russia are exploring alternate payment system to bypass sanctions. So basically, if they're successful, then the US loses the leverage over global trade and finance as well. Fourth, strategic autonomy. Well, for decades, the US assumed that India would lean to the West, right? Now India is saying that we decide our own path. Now that unpredictability is a nightmare for the US planners. And then comes a global shift in alliances. Stronger India-Russia ties could inspire more nations to seek alternatives to the US-led order. The world may see a new bloc forming around energy, defense, or even trade, not ideology here. Now, what could go wrong for the US here? Well, the US arms deal or defense partnership may lose their priority. Sanctions on Russia may lose teeth if India continues the trade. Trust between Washington and New Delhi could erode. Global supply chain may pivot towards Russia and India route, shrinking the Western influence. So basically here, every single handshake in New Delhi could have ripple effects across the continent. You know why this visit isn't just another summit? Because it combines all deals, defense talks, financial system and global positioning all at once. It's not a photo op, ladies and gentlemen, it's a realignment of power. So when Putin leaves India, the world won't be the same here. In the end, the United States has just realized India is not their puppet. It is carving its own strategic identity, and sometimes to secure energy and security, you make friends with those who offer stability and not pressure. If America wants to keep India close, it must stop pushing for the outside and it should start offering from within. Because when a nation chooses independence, even allies can feel like rivals.